Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be here right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. She said she want it right now. Getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding the whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? I fuck you good the long way. Watch how you talking to me. 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 Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena, strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the fenna. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my head right now.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just in all white. No, I can't bless you, but my gun might.
Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight.
Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talk.
Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Fall in the six. Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
If I knew back then what I knew right now, I'd be here right now. I'm the nigga right now. I'm the nigga right now. Got your bitch right now. She said she want it right now. Getting litty right now. Wanna text me right now. Outside right now. Please do not get in my face. You know that I'm riding the whip. I just needed my space. I drink it straight with no chase. Love when you making that face. Living out a suitcase. Annie, are you okay? you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me. Watch how you talking to me.
Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six? Have you ever seen the snowfall in the six?
She's a keeper, legs like Serena, strong like Xena, turn into a screamer. She's a dancer, money from Atlanta. She's a cancer, phone ring, no answer. I'm getting litty, mixed dirty with the Fanta. My life a movie, I always got a camera. I'm at Cabana, she's sucking my banana. Ooh, na-na. If we never met, I'm there right now. Put a bullet in my hair right now.
Yeah, I'm living off of moonlight, moonlight. Talking but you don't fight. About a new life. Even when I'm wrong, you know I'm still right. On another level, reach a new height. I used to hit the block just in all white. No, I can't bless you, but my gun might.
But yeah, bro. Otakon was incredible. I actually did a long, elaborate stream with Simi and Pat on it. It's on the Twitch VODs, as also it's on the it's also on my YouTube VOD page. We talked about it for like 4 hours, but yeah, Otakon was incredible. I'm broke right now. I got no money. Cause I won't lie to you, the Kun sweater and the Mazino hoodie looks tough. But I also wanted to get these Jet Set. I saw some Jet Set radio gear. I'm like, yo, this looks so fire. I cannot afford that. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we're here for Tower of God, Urek Mazino, chapter 23 and 24. I'll go to Vortex real quick, I guess, just in case. I don't know. Just in case they have a good translation. You just never know. Do they have it here? They do. I think I saw 23. Michael Jordan. And yeah. Last chapter, the queen was fighting. She was fighting the guy you guys call Timu Calivan. And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm checking out, which is very sad. I think you guys saw one of my latest videos, which is kind of like the series kind of slipping, and I could tell that the general Tower of God community is not feeling it because numbers across the board are down for every creator that I know covers this, whether they're Raws, Fast Pass, or officials only. So, and I think some of the Korean scores wasn't good, but we got 2 this week. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's much better, but I will be fully transparent. I am checking out bad. He's got to do something. Or else I'm going to just start recording these offline like I did the last 2 weeks. 1 week was because I was going to Otakon. The other one was because I didn't feel like streaming it. But all right. Like, subscribe, hit the bell of dawn so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. Let's see what we got this week. We got that boy Terry Rohan. He asked out. I was wondering why you sent a distress signal and now I find this. Was it you who did this? Mother effer. That bull was like, bro, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do shit. What's up, Big Chief? What's going on? My TOG anticipation has reached lazy levels. Oh, I got something to read today. Okay, yeah. I'm with you. We'll talk about it after these 2 chapters because I think I got a lot to say. But yeah. Mother effer. The bull's like, bro, I just got here. So Mazino doesn't know the princess is the one that's responsible, pulls up to the bull. The bull looks kind of nasty. I'm trying to remember if it looked like this in season 1, but it looks kind of like glazed over, like maybe like it almost like it just came out of like a cocoon or metamorphosis. Like it's got like, I don't know, it's got this sheen to it that makes it look kind of gross to me. That bull is stinky. Smells like butt. Little bum bum. Urek Mazino, what are you talking about? That was something Wait a minute, Miss Princess, says Neo. Don't say anything. What? For now, it's better for Mr. Urek to think that this was the bull's doing. If Mr. Urek gets angry and attacks the bull, there's no way the bull will survive. For now, the enemy we must eliminate first is that monster. But hold on. Does that mean you're going to tell the truth after and then I get my ass beat? Because all you're doing is delaying the inevitable at that point. But I'll say this. Neo was the character in a lot of ways that had a lot of intrigue to me, and with his little bang split, and what he did against the princess, that was cool. She just had princess hacks, body of a ranker, if you will, so it didn't hurt her, which begs to question why she bothered dodging. But I guess maybe she wants to save the fact that her body is you know what, it's a good thing even with a sturdy body to dodge anyway. So you know what, I'm not gonna get at her for that, but it was just kind of funny. She was like, I don't feel shit, it didn't hurt me. So is that monster. SIU episode 23, the stink of a rotten gem. Okay, so Urek steps to it. It's looking at him. That's exactly the sound it made. Now it's going to, like, I guess, bite him, attack Mazino. Mazino goes in. He steps. He creased his shoes. Don't step like that. Oh, my God, you creasing them. Ah! Hand out. Grabs it by the neck. Throws it down. Hits his head. It kind of, like, tries to recover quickly. That recovery, I don't remember the word. Never mind. It goes to punching in the face. Urek punches it in the face. It's gonna punch it again. Did you notice the gem in his forehead? It's screaming. He's hitting it with, I think, a flurry of punches. He stops, I think. It hits the step back. Okay, so Mazino dodges under it. He's got, I think, luminous Shinsu in his hand. Shining Shinsu in his hand. Shoryuken uppercut. Hits the bull. Urek and Ren gotta let me know their shoe plug. They got some clean kicks. I can't even hold you. Their kicks are clean. He takes a step. He jumps up above it. Is he about to kick it in its mouth or the side of its mouth? With the luminous Shinsu, there's an explosion. He's in the air, charging up an attack. Saisho Haku. It looks like he about to do rock. Gon's move, but okay, he's in the air. Shinsu is swirling. It's swirling still even more, creating something behind him, which is crazy. And then he just throws that bitch. Throws it. Ugh. They're like, whoa. And the bull is bloodied and down and out for the count. I wonder if SIU is one of those guys in the room just for displaying shoe. Has one of those, like a shoe room. I wonder. It'd be interesting if he was like a shoe connoisseur. I'm not really. I have a lot of shoes at this point, but that's just because I have shoes over like the years. But I'm not a shoe guy. I don't really care. If it's comfy and it looks decent, I'll wear it. How strong? Okay. Is that Urek's true strength? Probably not. It's not easy to control my strength so as not to kill him with a single blow. So he was holding back. The Shikon jewel shard is shining. It's shining. Essence of bravery kind of thing. You trying to copy Caliban? VVS diamonds on my wrist? Yeah. What is that? His appearance has changed, and it revived too, and it healed. Okay, so it's probably going to power up. The power of the gem is out of control, says Neo in his head. In that state, he's too dangerous. Mr. Urek, you must be careful. That power. He's just standing there. This nigga just aura farms like crazy. I don't feel shit. I don't got to dodge ish. I'm him. I have a weakness for cute shoes and boots, so I have maybe too many. I used to have a lot of hats. I have a decent amount of do-rags. I did actually donate a lot. I'm trying to think of anything I have a lot of. Books. I got a lot of books. I don't know. Yeah. Books are my thing. Comics, graphic novels, single issues, volumes, light novels, fiction, non-fiction, all the works. Okay, so it tries to bite him. He dodges. A tail's coming at him. Is it hitting him or is he dodging it? Is he just there? I can't tell what's happening. Is he just like? It kind of looks like when what's the main character from God of High School? Jinwoo used that like renewal taekwondo kick, but the rainbow like after image of him kind of like it looks like there's a bit of an after image there. I can't tell if it's hitting him or not, but okay. Something's happening. His eyes are just white. It opens up its something to like bite him or whatever, I guess, or attack him. He's still just Mr. Urek was okay, so he was dodging it. Mr. Urek was hit for the first time. This power is it actually left a scratch on his cheek. That's significant, I think. The power of a contaminated gem. Is this a luminous one gem or something? He's just there now looking. He just swipes his hand and punches its neck, I think. It attacks under him. The tail's going to hit him in the face. What does this mean? What happened here? Is it a flurry of attacks? Did it not hit him yet? Like, did it change from one swing into multiple? What a disgusting and foul-smelling mouth. Luminous Shinsu punch to the face. It's like shocked. The gem is breaking. Its eyes are looking right into the Shinsu blast, and boom. Connects. It flies back, I think. It flies far back. Oh, shoot. Gonna hit through the rocks, or maybe that's the after image. Oh, shit. Nah, he hit it through the mountain. That was Rex walking in or farming, and he killed it again. I thought about hitting you a little more before killing you because of what happened to Rohan, but you insist on shortening your own life. I couldn't stand that disgusting rotten stench coming from your mouth. He kneels down to it. Talk, bastard. If you can't talk, at least point with your eyes. He's holding the jewel. That rotten gem. Who gave it to you? Okay, now we're transitioning to another scene. Was that necessary? I feel like he could have shortened that. That was unnecessary. He could have had. I guess I get it. Oh, punish you for hurting my friend, but like, speed that up, bro. This is my biggest issue right now. It's the pacing. Speed that up. This is like I didn't need to see a full fight between the Bull and Mazino. I already know who's stronger. Okay, but we're transitioning to something else now. I think that's who just landed that Rahab and Timu Calivan. You, Rahab, why are you interfering? The queen suddenly appeared and tried to attack the regulars, so I killed her for the safety of the regulars and to protect the safety of regulars. I will also kill the mysterious rank that appeared, I guess a ranker, that appeared in the testing field in my capacity as a general testing supervisor. This, he put his hand out, darkness, will be enough to cover up this matter, don't you think, Chianguem? Point. Where is the guy who turned you into a stinking mess? Stinking mess? Well, that's the end of that chapter. Let me just look at some other translations here. Show me where is the person who turned you into that foul-smelling blob. I can definitely cover up all my problems with this. So he basically saying I gotta act like I'm doing my job. Why are you blocking me, Rahab? I don't know if there's anything else here that was hard to really translate. It seemed to be pretty normal, all things considered, so I don't think I gotta do that. But that's chapter 23. I mean, he beat up the bull. He's made note of the gem, so hopefully that becomes a plot point moving forward. Yeah, that's all I got, yo. I don't know, bro. That's all I got. We'll see if that turns into anything, and with that, I guess we can. Oh, I'll say this. So, what would I rank it out of 10? What would you guys rank it out of 10 if you care to rank it? I don't know. That wasn't the worst chapter. Like, it's pretty short. I'll give it a 6. It was fine, I guess. I'll give it a 6, I guess. Favorite panel actually might have been Urek walking him down in the cave. Nah, hold on. There's one of these panels where Urek's kind of just walking him down. That was raw. I don't know, one of these. This one? I kind of like this one. Like, he seems so unbothered. The one where he's dodging it all there, that one's pretty cool. I'll go this one. I'll go this one. He in the air, he look cool. As for my favorite piece of dialogue, I kind of like the idea of the princess being like, I did that to you. Like, Mazino's like, did you do this, bull? And she was like, no. And they were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We need the bull killed. Chill. I like the idea that she was just like, nah, I did it. It was me. I'm the demon. So, that's all I got. Speed 1 out of 10 is my rating. These 2 chapters feels like it could have been a single chapter. Since I didn't stop before going to the next chapter. Okay, well. I think I'm combining these into one video. So let's just go to the next chapter then. I don't think I'm going to separate this video. Zaddy, you're lying. Oh my God, he's lying. Let SIU cook, enough said. No, get him out the kitchen. The fucking shit is on fire. Get him out the kitchen. Oh my goodness. I rather at this point just bring back the main series if you're gonna do this with Urek Mazino of all people, bro. Just bring it back. Okay. We are now on chapter 24 of Urek Mazino's Ascent, Tower of God. Urek Mazino, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you and you could stay notified. Rahab is on the scene, people. He came through, landed, boom. You, Rahab, why are you interfering? The queen suddenly appeared, yada, 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 yada. We saw this last week. This will be enough to do the cover up. This bastard. Are you telling me you want to fight me? Yes. From the moment you entered my territory without my permission, you should have been prepared for that, don't you think? Oh, look, you look kind of scared now for the first time. No. There's Evelyn and Mr. Liu. No. Oh, yeah, the queen got packed up. I forgot about that. Queen, you can't die. No, can you heal it? Use some animal shit. Episode 24, The Wrath of Light, Part 1. Rahab, do you know what you're saying? Fighting each other? Just shut up and die, Cheongyum. And why would I do that? So he pulls out his little Shinsu attack. Boom, boom. They clash. The general supervisor attacked. He's eliminating the intruder? He works when he has to. Oh, she is not convinced. I thought he was just a psychopath. I don't think this girl in the middle is this ranker in the green. I don't know if she's convinced. What a nuisance. Why are those two fighting and making a scene again? Again? Hold on. Does she know something? No, queen, don't die. Oh, no. You'll be fight. Don't talk so much, die. As if you can kill me. Has the intruder fallen? He's so reliable when he works. Troublesome. Why are they fighting like that instead? That did not clear shit up for me, but okay, cool. Hey, tell me quickly, where's the guy who gave you that rotten gem? If you can't point, at least point with your eyes. If you can't talk, at least point with your eyes. Bastard. Did you rip out his tongue or something? I think he killed it. Everyone's looking in shock and horror. Oh my God. Okay, he's flexing his aura. He's flexing his aura. It's a cool ass panel. I can't even lie. Hold on, let me save that. He on fire. Up in here, he's burning hot. He's on fire. Heidi is sus. These translations are sus. They're always bad. I'm so sick and tired of this. Point. He looks not in one direction. Is it over there? You were going to tell me anyway. You were going to tell me anyway. You're just wasting my time. He steps on it and kills it. And it's dead. Oh, he left a big crater in the ground. Okay. Neo. Take care of Rohan. Yes. Oh, wait. Fool. It's the princess that did this. They're back in danger. That's kind of funny. They're right back in danger. It wasn't the bull that did that. She wanted to pack them up, bro. And he takes off. What's going on with that incredible speed? Urek Mazino. Who the hell is that guy? Queen, you can't die. Blood everywhere, Mr. Lou. Queen. What's that, smoke? There comes Rahab. Something is shining over there. I'm guessing Chiang is not done. I think Ureg inadvertently showed to the princess that she shouldn't F around. I guess that's a good point. She's probably like, but she seems like they always seem pretty unhinged. I don't know if that would convince her to not try to fight him, but she should understand that there's a huge discrepancy in their power, though. You're right. He's using his like zigzaggy Shinsu attack thing. Rahab is dodging. Cuff, you're acting rashly, bastard. Are you saying I entered your territory without permission? Better that way. I didn't like you from the first time I saw you either. You started this, right? Rahab, I told you to shut up and die. You really are a brat who doesn't understand what is said to you. I'm going to make it look like I killed you for being an intruder, so vanish. Like dust, idiot. Shoots an attack at him. I don't want to. And I guess he counters with his attack. It's fun, fighting with a madman like me. Okay, Shinsu attack. I see some purple shit in the sky. Some purple-ish in the sky. It looks like it's coming down like a lightning bolt or something. If you're really going to continue seriously, I'm going to make thousands of holes in that crazy head of yours. My head already has enough holes, stupid. What did he say in other translation? What? Is he saying that like I'm already kind of a loose cannon? Like I already have so many screws loose, it doesn't matter at this point? You started it though? THO for though? Oh my goodness. Rahab, I told you that peacefully. You're still a person. Blah, 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 like dust. You idiot. I don't want to. How interesting. I can fight with a crazy person like me. So what he's saying is he likes fighting somebody who's insane like him. Okay. This is where the lightning-ish happens. If you keep acting like this, I'll put hundreds of holes into your empty head. I already have enough holes in my head, you idiot. Okay. Just from what we've seen, I can already tell we progress more in this 25% of the chapter than the previous 4 chapters. I mean, I guess, yeah. I've always referred to that Caleb City skit with the minions. You haven't fought and met me yet. Run them hands. I just defeated everybody. I defeated your whole entire thing. Your boss is defeated. But you didn't fight me, though. Run them. I said, yo. Oh, man. It's funny that Timo Caliban is happy to fight someone crazy like him when the tower is half crazy battle junkies. Exactly. Like everyone is, a lot of people are unhinged. Your facts. Okay, so their attacks clash again. I'll take this opportunity to go from behind. I've got you. And there comes Mazino in the middle of both of them like a superhero about to stop a final strike. And he comes for both of them. Grabs them both by the neck. And slams them to the ground. Yes, he does. Finally, some good food. Which one of you wants to die first? Kilg. Hey, you bastard. Hey, idiots. Did you do that to the queen of this place? I'm going through some really absurd things today. So what if we did? So what if you guys did it? This idiot. So you're saying, so what if we did it? If you guys made a mistake, you should be punished. They're shocked. What the heck is that idiot saying? As long as you guys are related to those rotten gems, I will not be more lenient. Stupid servants of darkness, from this moment on, it's time for light. I think now they're trying a little too hard with him. It's giving me Kazuki Odin. Like Urek is already cool. You don't gotta make him like you don't have to aura farm him this hard, in my opinion. But all right. I guess finally we can get to the bottom of the Denizen of Darkness and Phantom Minim and Mago and Jewel Shards and yada yada, the Queen of the Tower. Like, get to the point already. I'm so bored. Oh my god. Can something happen, please? I feel like the meme of the guy poking the earth. Do something. Get to the damn point. Why do we take so long to get here? Holy crap. Let's move. Yes, let's get off this floor, please. Please. S'il vous plaît. S'il te plaît. Por favor. Please. This one was slightly better. I'll give it a 6.5. My favorite panel is Mazino coming to stop both of them. Like before they both kind of strike and he's like coming in like a superhero. That was clean. I like that. I like that. Yeah. My favorite piece of dialogue. I kind of like how we threaten the bull. It's like, bro, if you can't speak, you can't move, use your eyes. Kind of just, I don't know. That's what I got. That's all I got, yo. That's all I got for real. But let's talk. Let's talk about the current state. Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying first. Is it just I just want to see 2 chapters of mid. I just want to see Yuri and Mago stuff. Is it just me or is SCU trying to copy solo leveling? The way Urek is aura farming, the glowing eyes, a dark shadow around Urek, the way he always called himself the strongest. At least he was smart enough to skip the Urek versus Beast fight. You think that maybe the popularity of solo leveling and how Jinwoo, whatever his name looks, is, I don't know, that's interesting. I don't know how much SIU comments or talks or watches or reads other webtoons. That's interesting to me. I do think he's aura farming him a little unnecessarily hard though right now. I don't think it's necessary. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with that, but I do think he's doing a little much for the time being. I like the aura panel with Papa Urek threatening punishment. That was oh wait, the one where he's kind of on fire was good too. I remember being here when you read the first chapter, and this is the only other reaction I'm seeing. This is literally the meme of before and after going from full hope to pain. It's SIU specialty. He's got a specialty. It's just called inconsistency. It is what he does best. It's his favorite move. Now let's have a little discussion. I'm going to just switch to my other camera. Give me 2 seconds, but I want to talk to you guys about this for a second. I think I got a mouthful. SIU Psycho, great chapters, mid, bad, great. It's just so up and down. Cause he hits great form a lot of times. Like I've never not admitted that. Like there's so many times where I'm like, oh, he's absolutely in great form. He's doing the damn thing. Let me just prepare this. I should have done this before the stream started. So that's my bad. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna switch to this camera for now. Pull that up here. Zoom out a little bit. I'm kind of blurry though. Unblur. Why is it unblurring? There we go, a little bit. Like that kind of helped. I'm crying. You can see my other laptop behind me. Okay. Let's fix up this a little bit. Let's straighten it out. Let's add a little Tower of God. Jiffy. In a jiffy biffy. I did not straighten this out. This is not fully straight. Sorry guys. I know I should have done this earlier. That's my bad. I like having the symbol up above my head. YouTube. Tower of God. Yes, sir. And last but certainly not least, let us do this. I think it's in Twitch. And yeah, we'll just put bam. Fuck it. Boom. All right. So we are presently 24 chapters into Urek Mazino's Ascent, the climb of Urek Mazino, the spin-off, the side story with one of the most powerful characters and hype characters in the Tower of God series. I have heard a lot of polarizing, mixed opinions on him. Some people aren't fans, and I get that. I am a fan of Mazino, which is probably why it's having a stronger effect on me. The fact that I don't think it's been living up to how it started. I think that the Urek Mazino first 8 chapters were pretty brilliant. Then maybe kind of good, middling. Then just kind of consistently went down. And I think one of the things that I've said this ad nauseum, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself all the time, but the thing that shocked me the most was the fact that we're taking so much time and we're not really progressing at a fast pace. The pacing is confusing to me. I thought this would be a lot more montagey, but they are technically still not even E-rank regulars. They have not passed the test to become regulars to even climb the tower yet. And we just haven't done as much as I thought we were going to do. It was my opinion that we would kind of montage certain things, and then where we would slow down more are all the floors that we know Mazino has been to, visited, or the ones that we've seen later on. Floor 20, Flower of Zagania, where Bam or JVG Jovial Grace meets him inside the belly of the beast, where he says, you need at least 1,000 rankers so I don't feel embarrassed when I beat your ass. Floor 43, the Floor of Death, where he met Hell Joe and gave Hell Joe the red Thressa, had to come back to remove that from him because he went mad with power. Then Floor 77, if you will, the creation of Wolhike Sung, the meeting of Bayek Ryun, the shrinking of the forest, yada yada yada, the 8-winged tree. Then, if I remember correctly, Floor 100 is where he fought Ari Han, and they stopped the test, and Ari Han said he would have lost if it continued. We got a lot of cool shit. The primordial darkness, the disruptive light that caused time, movement, and light, the luminous ones, Mago, the dark queen of the tower, the denizens of darkness for Phantom Minim, Mazino learning Shinsu. There was a lot of promise here, and I just feel like we're not doing anything with it. And in my opinion, if you're going to do this with a character that I like, I'd rather just do this with the main story. Because I don't think I've complained about Tower of God in a long time like this. But I'm mad. I'm not having fun. I'm not having a good time. This is boring. This is fucking boring. And I'm tired of this nigga's inconsistency. Good, great, bad, mid, kind of okay, down. One random, really great chapter. Oh, I like this one pocket in this chapter, but the rest was whatever. It's exhausting, bro. It's so exhausting. And it's just imagine this was Shanks in One Piece, or Kenpachi in Bleach, or I don't know, Hashirama or something in Naruto, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of the hype character, Escanor and Nanatsu no Taizai. And their side story was mid. And they're the hype character people care about. That would not fly. This is not it. What are you guys saying though? My bad. But yeah, SIU Cycle, great chapters, mid, bad, great, good, yeah. I'm still of the mind that TOG would benefit narratively with bi-weekly or fewer releases. With how long they tend to be sometimes, maybe. I wonder what changed between SIU and Season 2 and now. Was TOG always like that, but we never noticed? I didn't read Season 2 weekly. No. I didn't start to... The first time Tower of God really scared me, where I saw the first fractures in the story and narrative, if you will, was the hidden floor... No. The last station, the end of Season 2. There's a lot happening. You can go back 6 years to see my commentary there. I'm there's some issues here. I don't dislike the arc, but I would say this is the weakest part of Season 2. But Season 2 is phenomenal. Season 1 is incredible. Season 3 is really where you started to see the more negativity coming out of me, and more critique and criticisms on a consistent basis. So for me, I don't think it was a Season 2 thing. I'm not saying Season 2 was perfect and flawless, but I think it started to really happen towards maybe the end of the second season, if you will. This chapter gives me hope that SAU finally realized he was dragging and started to pick up the pace. The biggest shock for me wasn't the Urek Aura farm, but the fact that he skipped Urek versus Shinue. I expected that we are gonna waste an entire chapter on Urek versus the stupid ass fish. That chapter did more for the plot than the previous 4 combined. I agree, Han. SLU's always better after a break. I don't think he's capable of staying at his best during an extended period of time. So you're saying that he can't maintain this level of okay, that makes sense. I think SIU almost should write a pre-novel to get the narrative details ironed out. I can't wait to see when Bonehead reaches those chapters after 5 months and trying to defend them. I am more excited about that than the story. I'm more curious to see Haku's reaction. I feel like his reaction would be a lot more tempered. He's a lot more tempered. The only thing I've really seen him really poop on is like Wano. Like he gave Wano no breaks in One Piece, but even when he's criticizing, he's not as harsh in my like. I feel like out of all the Tower of God creators, I'm the harshest in my delivery when I don't like something. I'm like, this is putrid ass, and people be like, well, I didn't really like this. I thought this could be better. I wouldn't have done it this way where I'm like garbage. So like I feel like my delivery is the harshest. I'm just tired of the mid, bro. I'm not even angry. I really didn't expect to be bored during a full-fledged Irregular's backstory, especially with how we started. I think this is the first time I'm a little bit angry because I'm taking time out my day to do this. I think that's the difference. If I was just reading this weekly, I probably would have stopped already. But I think because like I'm taking time out of my day to edit this, create videos, and I'm like, this is what you're giving me. That's what frustrates me more than anything. Like when I read Kubera, I'm like, what a respectful use of my time, Kurigam. Having what just happened in the last chapter come full circle in the term and like some of the most satisfying examples of long-term payoff. Having a great time. Then I gotta come to this, and I'm like, oh brother, this guy stinks. Like, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, family. I came back from Otakon with so much energy and reinvigoration, and he's already taking the wind out my sails. I'm already tired. I'm already exhausted. I think 15 years has caused SIU to burn out quicker. I think a change in production would do wonders. I do think there could be behind-the-scene things, and, excuse me, and personal things playing a factor here. I don't want to remove that from the equation. So I don't know what's going on there. But I actually would say this. I don't think I would be capable of writing or drawing the same story for 15 to 20 years. The way Oda's doing it with One Piece or like other super, super long running series like Ippo, Detective Conan, if you will. I think Naruto's about 15 years. Like, I would be more like Urasawa, your Billy Bat, Monster, 20th Century Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have shorter, more complete series because, like, I want to move on. Or I think I would take maybe an Araki route. Yes, Araki has been writing and drawing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for some 30 plus years. But because each part changes, and he can change the setting, the tone, the personal ambience, the characters. And then he did have a shift in power system from part 1 and 2. Kind of hybrid in 3. Then 4, 5, 6, different. Introducing the spin in 7 and whatnot. Like, I think that keeps him reinvigorated because he can kind of... even though it's the same series, he can switch it up. I almost feel like if you were making... I know Final Fantasy isn't, like, interconnected fully, but it's like I can make a different game. I don't have to do Cloud again. I can do Squall and Ultimisia. You know what I mean? Like, I can switch it up, and I think that keeps things fresh. I wonder if he could be... I wonder if he was maybe a little bored or burnt out with Tower of God. Like, maybe by now he thought he'd be on the second... or third story in the Tales user story universe. That's a possibility. That's a thing. A lot of comic book writers, like Rick Remender, he never focuses solely on one of his like graphic novels. He'll like focus on like Deadly Class for like half the year, then he would move on, maybe write up one or two Marvel something, then write like another one of his books, and then come back to Deadly Class. Like I feel like in that way you could, even though you're bouncing through stories, you stay invigorated because you're not consistently beating your head against the wall with the one same narrative for a decade plus. So I don't know. I wonder if he's just like, oh my God, I'm still writing this story. I thought I'd be done by now. I wonder if that's what's going on. I hate that I'm getting to the point that I think TOG is meant to be binge rather than week to week. LOL. I don't hate Bonehead, but sometimes I find it funny when he sees the most basic ish and overreacts like crazy and wastes time. You should see his reaction when he saw that dog wave controller rancor. He has a more positive, upbeat personality, and I find that his audience is a much more just happy-go-lucky, upbeat thing. So I think he has to do what he has to do to just. I'm not saying that's not his general reaction. I don't know. I haven't seen a Bonehead reaction in a while. I did want to watch the first chapter reaction to Urek Mazino, but I actually ended up falling asleep that day. But I don't know. Some people don't like me. They think I'm overly negative, right? So it's just one of those things where like you just got to find your audience, you find your niche. And I think the thing that I've done that's kept me like, I guess, kind of grounded is I don't have a gimmick. I don't have a personality type or whatever. I just tell you what I think and feel. And maybe for 3 years you like that, and on year 4 you're like, I can't stand this dude. I'm out of here. Maybe for 2 years you don't like it, but you're like, I understand him now. Like for me, it's just like I just tell you what I think and feel. I could be high, I could be low, I can be somewhere even keeled in the middle. I just give it to you the way I see it, and I don't have like a thing. So, cause I the way that you feel, I guess about that is how I feel about a lot of One Piece content creators, and they oh my God. Bro, sit down and read. Like, stop being so fucking extra. Like, I find a lot of the live reactions that I see nowadays to be extremely performative. I don't actually believe that's a genuine reaction from a lot of them. But anyways, yeah. Authors that can work on a story for decades are built different. For real, they are. Look at Togashi. Togashi does not want to finish Hunter x Hunter. He's like, oh my God, what have I done? Yo, give it the Yu Hakusho treatment. Please, just end it. Just skip to the end. Yo, I would laugh so hard. Togashi fans in the mud, I want to defeat them. I think the Nest confirmed to me that TOG is better on a binge because my opinion on it changed compared to when I read it weekly. I haven't binged the Sprout yet. I think the 2 hiatuses during season 3 probably took a lot out of SLU sales. Nearly 2 years to delay to the start. That's a good point. He's had to take breaks because of his health, so that his health is also elongating the process of this, similar to Oda having to take a week every 2 to 3 weeks because he's overworked himself so much. It's actually a good point. I remember when you and Bonehead went back and forth during the Nest debating it. I thought it was healthy overall for the community. It was. And I keep saying I want to do more things to integrate the community, but it's just gotten so hard because like they're on what, chapter 6 of this? I'm on chapter 24. I'm so many weeks ahead. It just becomes hard to talk. Do you think we will see Urek struggle during the spinoff? I hope the admin thrashes him. No, I don't think it's gonna happen yet. If maybe some Phantom Midam Force or something, maybe, but I don't see it right now. There's not a character that's been introduced yet that I can foresee giving him trouble. Oh, unless you mean the literal administrator, that could be interesting. The jury's out on that one. Let me think about that. He released page numbers again. Ooh, Bumgashi. Mid-X mid. I think the only one that could give him trouble will be the admin, in my opinion. Yeah, I want to see Bonehead do the trivia competition again. We are actually planning that, so stay tuned. We are planning that, and again, when this stops and they catch up, I'll do another discussion. But we do that. I want to end the year doing a bunch more collabs. a bunch more stream collabs. It's just I won't lie. I actually, like, you guys know me. If you've been here for a while, I'm a consistent uploader. Like, no matter what, you've always gotten like 4 videos a week. I just been really outside this summer. I don't want to be in that room editing in my hard ass room editing. So I know that I haven't been uploading as much videos as usual. But part of that too is I don't see the interest. I think the Mazino stuff started really strong and people were hype, and then they're like, oh, whatever. And it's like, I don't want to kill myself for 100 views, really. So I put out what I feel is right at the right time. But I am going to stockpile a few videos soon. Get the Patreon more popping again, and everything is just waiting for like the cooler fall weather, because I have thoroughly enjoyed my summer outside. But yeah, Webtoon has Bonehead by the balls. I have no idea if that's true. Collab tier list. Okay, nothing wrong with touching grass. I appreciate the content. I'm doing my best. But even I'm like, I don't know that it's sad to say, because it's like, I like Mazino so much. You guys know he's my favorite irregular. So like, even for me to be like, I don't know about this. Like, I'm starting to think he might be a character that I like to see in spurts more than super frequently. Like, I want him to have that kind of Shanks aura. Like, when Shanks comes and he, like, does something cool, or, like, looks at something and it's, like, a big deal, but you don't really see him that often. He might be one of those characters that are better suited using a little more sparingly. But, yeah. By the way, I started Monogatari again. I just finished Hana Monogatari. Yo, isn't Kanbaru a great narrator? Because that's told from her point of view. I did not think she would be that good of a narrator. I was genuinely surprised. Like, getting the story from her POV was really good, really interesting. It was super good. Hana Monogatari is one of my favorite ones. That was a good one. Ayomine, come outside. You don't want to hoop against Kanbaru. I'm calling out the generation of miracles. Kanbaru was nicer than y'all. She gonna dunk on you with the monkey hand, with the rainy devil. She got the Valhalla Kombi speed, but she's slower than Kaiki. You see Kaiki hit it with the blitz? You trying to run? Niku. You need to eat meat. Niku. Yo. Oh, that shit is so goated. Shout out to Nisio Ishin. I finished Bake 2 Mono Season 2 in a week. Yes. Because that pocket is really good. It's a really good pocket. Spinoff should have been either a slice of life or a montage of Urek feats. Yeah. Or I would have taken like a sweet and sour or something. I could that being at a slower pace would have made more sense to me. Do you think Urek used his light powers on the floor of death? A lot of people think he did, because Helljo removed the Shinsu and he still shot a ball of light. But I think the truest and most honest answer, and sometimes I think it's okay to say this, because like, I'll give you an example before I get into this bag. Dragon Ball. Oh, if Beerus was here the whole time, why didn't X, Y, and Z? The truth of the matter is, the concept of a god of destruction, Beerus and Angels and Whis, did not exist when he was writing Dragon Ball writing Dragon Ball. When he came back with Super, he added that concept and tried to make it fit and intermingle with what was already there, right? So I say that to say this. The truth of the matter is, the Luminous One, Shining One concept did not exist until this flashback started. So Urek probably just used regular Shinsu, but with context, we can recontextualize that scene in our head and say, oh, the reason he was able to do it, even though Helljo, as the administrator, said no Shinsu, is because he used Luminous One powers. That's just the actual truth. It wasn't a concept before. So my answer is like literally no, but in retcon retrospect, yes. Kanbaru shocked me. I really like it more so than some of the Kizu movies. I love Kizu Monogatari because for a long time, Kiss Shot Ace to the Lord Iron Hato Ando Bureido was my favorite character, but I became cultured to know that Kaiki's the best character in the series, followed by Perfect Crab Itagi. But I like the Kizu movies because of how they look and everything, but I'm with you. Hana Monogatari was more entertaining and better in my opinion. Her reaction to Kaiki was funny, and he picked her up. I'll tell you more of my thoughts on Monogatari on the Patreon. Hell yeah, I'm there. I don't think SLU had shining ones on the floor of death. Exactly. That's just the truth. If Bam is darkness, SLU has an excuse to as to how Bam scratched Urek in season 2. He didn't plan for it, but he can use that now. Yes, that's kind of like what I mean. Like, you could just kind of like, oh, yeah, I don't know. When Urek was grabbing Rahab and Timu Caliban, it looked like that moment where Kakashi stopped Naruto and Sasuke at the water tower. Yeah. Did Chidori to the Rasengan? Yeah, I see it. I see it. Normally, I would agree, but Dragon Ball lore doesn't compare to TOG lore. TOG lore is way more through and through. Yeah, but you're missing the point. I'm not making the point that one has worse or better lore. What I'm saying is a concept was introduced after the fact in a different series that's connected to the main series that recontextualizes a concept. It's not about what's better or worse. Dragon Ball Super came out like 20 years after Dragon Ball had concluded, and he added Gods of Destruction and Angels. That changes the way that people would read the story now. Tower of God had 3 seasons, ended, and then we had an Urek Mazino spinoff that added the luminous ones. That didn't exist before. That changes and recontextualizes stuff in the main series. That's the only point I'm making. It's not a comparison of what has better to worse lore, and that doesn't change the fact that it's a good example just because you think Dragon Ball is inferior lore-wise to Tower of God. And I know a lot of people who would argue against that. I'm not necessarily saying I would, but there's a lot of Dragon Ball lore if you're really deep into the games and the time travelers, whatever they're called, and the different timelines in the movies. Dragon Ball has a bunch of different universes and pocket dimensions amongst other things. It's not a loreless series. I'm not calling it good or bad. I'm just saying. Don't dismiss it. Don't dismiss the example just because you think the series is inferior. The most I can see is that SLU is thinking, I'll make Urek do stuff on the floor of death and then figure it out later. That's something else. Urek can seemingly fly without using Shinsu, but on the floor of death, he needed Bam to create Shinsu bubbles because he wasn't able to fly. It's a plot hole. I didn't even think about that. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, that didn't even pop in my head or my brain, but oh my goodness, I was supposed to call my girlfriend to wake her up. That's crazy. But yeah, man. You guys tell me how you're feeling currently about it. Like, how are you guys feeling currently? Like, are you high on the series, low on it, indifferent? Are you just kind of waiting for something to happen? Like, how y'all feeling? Yeah, it was for the bit. Urek be getting scratched by weaker people a lot in this chapter. Maybe SCU setting up the habit. I think this one he took the hit on purpose to see if the power of the gem was maybe related to the darkness. But yeah, that was the first thing I thought when we saw Urek fly. Currently, I feel like we're in the classic SLU low point and things will turn around. I don't want. Yes, he has a habit of turning things around, and I'm with you. After a break, he usually starts off really strong and things like that. Because even thinking with the first like 8 to 10 chapters of this. But I also want to be fully transparent. I personally have a emotional connection, if you will, to Mazino. Like, I like the character a lot. So when things don't like maybe pan out positively, I feel a double hit. It's like the character who's an admiral, who was one of my favorite characters in One Piece, the performance they had in Egghead. That hurt me double as hard because that's my man's. Like, if it's about one of my favorite, I don't care that my favorite character can be like losing or in a bad situation or whatever the case may be. But like, I'm not removing the subjective emotional part to it. Like, I like Mazino and I want people to be enjoying Mazino stuff because I already feel like I defend them a lot in the main series. Because people are like, oh, here comes strong One Punch Man to to completely ruin the tension. And I'm like, no, he's so much more than that. And this is not helping his image, you know? So I want to be transparent there. Yeah, I'm with you, Chief, though. I'm with you. But yeah, I hope things turn around sooner rather than later. That would be dope. That would be awesome. That would be great. If SIU, I heard that this is the second time he's dropped 2 chapters like that. I think people are really getting a little antsy. Like, can we just kind of have something happen? So we're moving forward in that sense. So hopefully with here we kind of pick up, man. Because like the last time SLU to me was in great form was pretty much since he came back from his last hiatus till the end of Tower God Season 3. A couple of low points here. Dumas versus Bam did not move me in the absolute motherfucking slightest. But man, with the conversation of Zahard and Trauma Ray leading into some of the chess stuff to the Vanish, Dumas pulling up and like the chess match happening, Gustan coming, the confrontation with the both of them, Mazino coming through, the red light district, even some of the stuff that was happening with some of the family stuff on the side, and Dorsey, Rachel being there made me hype. I thought Rachel was going to do something. Like, there was a lot to like. He was in great form. He's not incapable of putting out consistent greatness. It's in there. How do we pull it out, display it, and keep it shiny? Keep it luminous. How do we keep him in masterclass form? That is the question. How do we keep him in tip-top condition? Because at his best, SIU is one of the best. But at his worst, we'll end the sentence there. I don't think the issue is Urek. I think it's the side character dragging the pacing. But Urek will take the brunt of that because this is his side story. Oh, you're not even the MC in your own fucking spinoff? Ooh, this is why I don't even like Mazino. He's just so effing strong and he just beats up everybody. Like, he's gonna take it's like being the captain, the best player on a basketball team or a football soccer team. When you win the game, the best player gets a lot of compliments and credit. When they lose, as the captain, leader, best player, you take a lot of the criticism. That's just how it is. Makes me curious on how many chapters SCU has stockpiled. Yeah, same. I would have liked the chess game if more participants served the roles of their pieces in the game between Trauma and Gustang. I had actually suggested that was the case, similar to what happened to Harry Potter, where they actually had to be the pieces and move accordingly. But that wasn't what happened. But that's all I got to say for the time being. If you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns, predictions, prognostications, now's the time to get it out. But I'm gonna wrap it up here. I understand that a Urek will take the hit, but I'm saying character-wise, he's been good. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, he's like not literally the issue himself, like the character and how he's being portrayed. I do think SIU is trying to make him look a little overly cool, and I don't think it's necessary. I think some characters are just kind of naturally cool, and just kind of like dominate a panel with their presence, and you don't have to do much to, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah. That's what I got. Bam is still way better than Bam recently. No thoughts, head empty is the best way to digest current TOG. It just might be. I wish Bam had aura. He got his moments. Vam has aura. Yes, sir. Shout out to Big V. To Vam. Vanny. Where are y'all? For everyone who was here, if you don't mind, drop a like when I drop this discussion part. Drop a comment, if you will. And I'm going to make this one video and throw it on the Patreon for 23-24. I don't think I'm going to separate it, but y'all be safe. For the One Piece fans, I'll come back later. We got a One Piece stream later. Y'all be safe.